Morning, tubers. It's Saturday, the 22nd of April. It's a little after 7, and we're about 72 in the garage. And the sun has rotated around enough. Well, wait, maybe I can't open it. Usually the sun comes around, has rotated enough to the north to where it'll hit that sensor and won't let me close the garage door. So let's see what's going on out there. That might be just in the right spot to hit it, but we'll find out. It's supposed to be a nice day today. A little high clouds, a little windy, but basically a nice day. So, I have been sanding and filling and sanding and filling in this whole area here. And just about got it to where it's going to be doable. I keep forgetting as I'm working on it that I'm going to be covering most of it, but it is what it is. So hope to have it all done today and put some etch on it, and then some 2K on it, but we'll see. So that's all I got for now. When I have more, I'll turn this back on later. Hey fellas, well, sanding is done. I went through the whole thing. And got it all done. It doesn't have to be 100% smooth because there's still Dynamat going over most of it down here. Up there there'll be padding and then vinyl covering it, and then on top of the package tray there'll be a board and that to be padded and everything as well. So we're going to get some etch on it, probably some rattle can etch, because I don't think this merits mixing up a big batch of etch and breaking out the gun and everything else and the whole 9 yards. So we'll do some rattle can etch, and then once that's dry, we'll take a look at it again, and then we'll probably go with some 2K primer. So that's all I got for now. When I have more, I'll turn it back on later. Hey tubers, got some etch on it, and now we're going to spray some 2K, and then we'll let that dry, and then we're going to start on this panel here and take a look and see what we got and which direction to go. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on later. Okay, the paint's drying up. See a whole bunch of pinholes along here. Let's see if we can zoom in. Yeah, but we're going to leave that. I'm not going to mess with them. There's one big one right there. Come on, focus. Okay. But that's going to be covered, so I'm not worried about it. The only areas it's going to be along there and above the latch area right in there. But yeah. Also, let's see, if we zoom in here, you can see roughly a line going up in there where I put the panel, so I gotta have to body work that some more. But we won't do that today. That'll be later. But for right now, we're gonna put the side panel on and sit there and start figuring out what we're gonna do. I want to get making these panels. Spent enough on this clowning around and waiting for stuff. Oh, there's another hole right there. Just saw another hole. See it? And I am not going to patch those up. There's going to be pad and covering and everything else going on that, so it's we're not going to even be able to see it. So like I said, the only thing we're going to see is this along here going back. So right there where that is, right in there, is what we're going to see. So when I get some more, I'll turn this back on later. Hey tubers, I hope I can do this without getting in your way. But here's the piece that Gary made me, and I'll put it right here, and it's going to fit sort of tight to the wheel well. And then that piece here, and then the wire will come across here. And then we'll stretch fleece over the wire and turn around and fiberglass the fleece, and that'll be the panel. But we're trying to figure out where to put the nutserts, and I think the nutserts are going to go on the panel here. On the panel here. So I'm going to have to lay this up and then mark the panel to where I want it to fall, and then we'll figure out how we're going to space the nutserts along here. So that's where I'm at. When I get more, we'll turn it back on later. Well, it's going to go on just like about like that. And I'm thinking of putting the nutserts in here and then drilling this, and we'll screw into this panel. This panel will get mounted first, then we can go into this one. So, got some figuring out to do, and making sure that this is the way I want to go, and then divide this up. I think 4 screws should hold it, up to 4 screws, and then we'll go from there. So, while the paint was drying, I went in and sat there and took a look at You Dizzy live show again. I keep giving him a whole bunch of one-liners I got, so he's enjoying that. So now the fun starts. We get to do this. So yeah, I have to figure this out, because let's see, this is the drill bit for the nutsert. Yeah, we'll have to figure this out. Alright guys, that's it for today. Let's see, tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to be out here, but we will be back out here on Monday. And this is where we're at. This is where we'll be picking up and then starting to bend and weld and getting all that stuff done. So I want to thank everybody for watching and subscribing, and most of all for leaving comments. You guys have a good one. Later.